Itching to solve something, or are you craving for a eureka moment? I'll tell you what, indie mystery games should catch that itch. Stay tuned to our list of 5 indie mystery games that you should play. First up, Disco Elysium is about to rip the rug out from under everything you thought a mystery game could be. This ain't your typical detective story. Imagine waking up on a trashed motel room floor. Your memory's gone, heck, you don't even know your own name. The only thing you're sure of is the pounding, skull-splitting hangover and the dead body hanging in the backyard. Oh, and you're a cop, supposedly. But see, in Disco Elysium, the case you're trying to solve isn't just out there in the world, it's inside you. This game turns your own brain into a crime scene. Your thoughts, your skills, and even your addictions become these weird, bickering characters inside your head. One minute your tie might be whispering in your ear, trying to convince you to hit the bottle, and the next, your encyclopedic knowledge is helping you pinpoint the exact type of bullet used in the murder. It's like playing a messed up buddy cop movie, except the wacky partner is the fractured mess of your own personality. Disco Elysium ain't pretty. You'll explore a gritty, broken down city filled with communist revolutionaries, corrupt union bosses, and enough existential despair to make your head spin. But there's this weird spark of hope running underneath it all. Because as you stumble through the case, you're also figuring out who you want to be. The hotshot detective with a dark past, the hopeless romantic trying to hold on, or a total chaotic force of nature who makes the city tremble. So if you're ready to solve the greatest mystery of all, your own messed up self, and embrace a game overflowing with sharp writing, memorable characters, and philosophical ramblings that'll make you laugh as often as they'll make you want to cry, well, Disco Elysium is waiting for you. Okay, if you love a good murder mystery but are craving something completely out of the ordinary, buckle up for Paradise Killer. This is not your average dreary detective story. It's a neon-drenched, tropical fever dream of a game set on a bizarre island where ancient gods walk alongside mortals, cosmic conspiracies abound, and a bunch of immortal jerks have just been brutally murdered. Paradise Island is pretty much on its 24th reboot, thanks to a group of immortal elite known as the Syndicate. They worship alien gods and sacrifice citizens to keep their paradise running smoothly. Yeah, it's weird, but just when you think it's time for reboot number 25, the entire Syndicate Council is found dead, and the island's on the brink of destruction. That's where you come in and play as Lady Love Dies. Yep, that's a name, not me saying that Lady Love died. Anyway, Lady Love Dies is an exiled investigator who's recalled in desperation to figure out who done it. Forget dusting for fingerprints. You're roaming this vaporwave paradise with a killer soundtrack, grilling quirky suspects with even quirkier personalities. Was it the possessed doctor with multiple personalities? The skeletal bartender with a heart of bone? A demonic mermaid cursed for love? The possibilities are delightfully bizarre. Here's the thing, Paradise Killer doesn't handhold you. There are no linear case file or quest markers. It's your job to explore every neon-soaked corner of this island, find clues, and piece together the evidence any way you like. Contradictions between testimonies? Uncover these hidden secrets. It's like putting together a crazy puzzle where the pieces glow in the dark and the solution might involve the impending apocalypse. The best part? You decide who's guilty. Paradise Killer gives you free rein to gather evidence, build your case, and accuse whoever you think did the deed. There are multiple solutions, and it's up to you to navigate those shades of gray and dole out your version of justice. Next up, we have Return of the Obra Dinn, and it's gonna blow your mind. This game drops you onto a mysterious ghost ship, the Obra Dinn, that vanished years ago and suddenly drifts back into port with no crew left alive. Your job? Figure out what the heck happened to all 60 people on board. First off, the way this game looks is crazy cool. It's all in this chunky old-school 1-bit pixel style, like you're playing on some ancient computer. But the real magic is this pocket watch they give you. Find one of the many corpses scattered around the ship, use that watch, and boom, you get transported to the exact moment they kick the bucket. It's like a little time-traveling crime scene snapshot. Now here's where it gets seriously addictive. You gotta play detective. Who just died? Are they a passenger, a sailor, the captain? See, you gotta figure out how they died. Was it an accident? Murder? Maybe something a little more monstrous? There are stabbings, people crushed by cargo, dudes being dragged overboard, even little frozen scene from a puzzle box you need to crack open. Who did it? What weapon might have been involved? And what in the actual heck led up to this mess? You see, the Obra Dinn ain't a nice, neat murder mystery. It's messy, chaotic. You'll be finding these death scenes out of order, jumping from one part of the ship to the other, trying to string it all together. And the story that starts to unfold, it's got shady secret deals, sea monsters, mutinies, the whole 9 yards of thrilling nautical adventure turned dark. If you love the feeling of that aha moment, when all the pieces click into place, Return of the Obra Dinn delivers it over and over again. Okay, imagine this. You're on a glamorous cruise ship in the 1930s with champagne, fancy dinners, and more than a few snobby rich folks. Now, picture yourself tossing one of those snobs overboard. That's Overboard in a nutshell. It's a murder mystery where you're the killer and your job is to get away with it. See, as you play Veronica Vilenci, an actress with a whole lot of debt, a blackmailing husband, and a golden opportunity to turn things around, your target, your jerk of a husband who's insured for a hefty sum. So you push him off the ship. Easy peasy, right? Wrong. What makes Overboard so deliciously fun is that it's a race against the clock. The ship docks in just 8 in-game hours, and before then, you've got to cover your tracks, make alliances, and pin the blame on someone else. Even conversation is a high-stakes chess match. You gotta be sneaky, plant false evidence, sweet-talk some passengers, and maybe even blackmail a few others to get them on your side. The other twist? The game is designed to be replayed. Each run you choose different tactics, try outlandish schemes, and discover multiple ways to frame your suspects. Maybe you poison someone's drink and lead the detectives on a wild goose chase. Or maybe you stir up drama between the couples, hoping all the suspicion falls on a jealous rival. The joy of Overboard is that it's your own personal murder mystery sandbox. And the best part is, no 2 playthroughs are the same. The ship's passengers have their own secrets and schedules, meaning you've got to adapt constantly. One wrong word, one badly timed alibi, and it's all handcuffs to you, my friend. So if you love the idea of getting away with a perfect crime, Overboard will have you crackling as you outsmart detectives, manipulate passengers, maybe even snag that insurance money. Now this one might surprise you because it usually gets lumped in with action-adventure games, but hear me out. Outer Wilds is a mystery wrapped in a spacesuit, sprinkled with exploration like stardust. Imagine this, you're a brand new recruit for a fledgling space program. Strap on your jetpack because you're not blasting off to conquer planets or plant flags. Your mission? Find out why the entire solar system is stuck in a 22-minute time loop that ends in a supernova. Yeah, talk about pressure. But here's the twist. Outer Wilds doesn't hold your hand. There are no flashing quest markers nor NPC guides. You crash land on your home planet with just a banjo and a ship log full of cryptic messages left by a previous generation of explorers. The only way to unravel the time loop mystery is to explore the quirky planets in this constantly evolving solar system, each with its own mind-blowing secrets. One minute you're spelunking through a cave system on a moon that's constantly raining sand, the next you're dodging cyclones on a stormy gas giant. Every celestial body you visit holds a piece of the puzzle, whether it's an ancient alien ruin hinting at a lost civilization or a recording from a past explorer who barely escaped a black hole's pull. The sense of discovery in Outer Wilds is phenomenal. You are literally an archaeologist of space, piecing together the story of a doomed solar system and the beings who once inhabited it. And that's the true beauty of Outer Wilds. It's a giant cosmic mystery waiting to be unraveled. The time loop may be the initial hook, but it's the unanswered questions, the fragmented clues scattered across the solar system that keep you coming back for more. Is there a way to break the loop? What caused this bizarre phenomenon in the first place? The answers are out there, amongst the stars, waiting for a curious astronaut with a thirst for knowledge to find them. Needless to say, Outer Wilds is an unforgettable mystery waiting to be solved by you. Now, if you think we missed a game that you think fits this list well, please leave us a comment below. And before we go, please consider subscribing to our channel. This has been Marty, and I'll see you in the next video.